Hi, this is Munchin with Munchin Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called How to Love by Lil Wayne. And it starts out on an A major chord, and the way you play A major, and we'll talk about where we're going to move this for key in a moment, but we're going to start on A, and the way you play A major, first finger is going to go to the D string on the second fret, second finger is going to go to the G string on the second fret, and the third finger is going to go to the B string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like A major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the A major, we're going to be going to something called an A major 7 chord. And the way you play A major 7, first finger is going to go to the G string on the first fret, second finger is going to go to the D string on the second fret, and third finger is going to go to the B string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like A major 7 chord. It sounds really, really groovy, happy. And then from the A major 7, then we're going to be going to a D major chord. And the way you play D major, first finger is going to go to the G string on the second fret, second finger is going to go to the high E on the second fret, and third finger is going to go to the B string on the third fret. And if you strum just the D, G, B, and E, kind of the skinny 4 strings of the guitar, that sounds a D major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the D major, we're going to be going to a D minor chord. And the way you play D minor, first finger is going to go to the high E on the first fret, second finger is going to go to the G string on the second fret, and third finger is going to go to the B string on the third fret. And if you strum just the top 4 strings with that too, that sounds a D minor chord, and it sounds very, very, very sad. And that's basically our progression through the whole song is A major, A major 7, D major, D minor. But a lot of times with a song like this, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the A and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So you want to do that a lot to kind of get your right hand used to it. And then we try that through our progression. Then we got A with down, down, up, down, A major 7, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, D minor, down, down, up, down, A, down, down, up, down, A major 7, down, 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 D, down, 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 D minor, down, down, down. So that would be one way you could kind of play through the song. Something else that I like to add is kind of bass notes to kind of that pattern. So on the first down, instead of playing the whole chord, you could actually play just a bass note for the chord. And on the A major, your A string is kind of your bass. So you could do an A bass, and then down, up, down, up, A bass, down, up, down, up, A bass, down, up, down. And then on your A major 7, you'd have the same bass. So you got an A bass with A major 7, down, down, A major 7 with an A bass, down, down. And then on the D chord, you'd have the D string for your bass. So we got D bass, down, down, D with the D bass, down, down. And then on the D minor chord, you'd have that same note for the bass. So D bass, down, down, D bass, down, down. So we tried that through our progression. We have A with an A bass, down, down, A major 7 with A bass, down, down, D with a D bass, down, down, D minor with a D bass, down, down, A with an A bass, down, down, A major 7 with an A bass, down, down, D with a D bass, down, down, D minor with a D bass, down, down. So that's another way you could play through it. And what I really think really matches the recording though is something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now our 8th note, or our down, down, up, is working off of something called an 8th note, which is where we're dividing the beat into 2 parts. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What a 16th note is where you divide that beat into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 16th note strum pattern I think really matches the recording. It's kind of a down, up, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is like on the A, if you do a down on 1 and an up on 4, you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then on the second beat, you'd be doing an up on 2, down on 3. So you'd be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 up, down, 1 up, down, 1 up, down, 1 up, down, 1 up, down. And then on the third beat, you'd be doing up on 2 and up on 4. So you'd be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 up, 1 up, 1 up, 1 up, 1 up. And then on the last beat, down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up. So all together, you got down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we tried that through our progression. We'd have A with down, up, down, down, A major 7 down, up, down, down, D with the down, up, down, down, D minor down, up, down, A down, up, down, D major 7 down, up, down, D down, up, down, D minor down, up, down. And if you wanted to, you could still kind of throw in your bass notes on that first down that we're doing in that pattern. So we tried it that way. You'd have A with an A bass, up, down, A major 7 with an A bass, up, down, D with the D bass, up, down, D minor with the D bass, up, down, A with an A bass, up, down, A major 7 with an A bass, up, down, D with the D bass, up, down, D minor with the D bass, up, down. So those are a bunch of different ways you can kind of play through the tune. Now the weird thing is, instead of starting on an A major, Lil Wayne's actually starting on a B major chord. And you may want to watch out. There are a couple of lyric videos actually that kind of do the capo in different places. I think it's people pitch shifting to try and avoid copyright. But what you want to do to play along with the official recording is kind of take a capo, and if you put it on 2nd fret across the entire guitar, and now your A major is really a B major chord, your A major 7 is really a B major 7, and your D is really an E major, and then your D minor is really an E minor chord. So we tried it through it with the down, up, that way. You'd have A with down, down, A major 7 down, D down, D minor down, A down, A major 7 down, D down, D minor down, and then if we try it with our basses, that way you'd have A with an A bass, down, A major 7 with an A bass, down, D with a D bass, down, D minor with a D bass, down, A with an A bass, down, A major 7 with an A bass, down, D with a D bass, down, D minor with a D bass, down. Or if we tried it with our 16th note pattern, then we have A with down, down, A major 7 down, down, D down, down, D minor down, down, A down, down, A major 7 down, down, D down, down, D minor down, or if we tried that with our basses, you have A with an A bass, down, A major 7 A bass, down, D with a D bass, down, D minor with a D bass, down, A with an A bass, down, A major 7 A bass, down, D with a D bass, down, D minor D bass, down. Now in the recording, it almost feels like you don't really do that whole down, up at the very end, but I kind of like that for the feel. So you may want to cut it short, where you have bass with it, or A with, or let's see, A with a down, up, down, A major 7 down, down, D down, down, D minor down, down. Might sound a little bit more like the recording, but I really like that down, up, to kind of give you a lot of momentum at the end. But anyway, that's the basics of how you could play How to Love by Lil Wayne. So good luck!